Hey guys, my channel name is Press to Reset. My real name is AJ, and I am a tutorial. Press to Reset is my tutorial page for Canadian Gaming. I actually do my Let's Plays and stuff on Canadian Gaming that will be in the description. But I'm here to show you this cool thing that I made. It is based off of a normal blaze spawner that it spawns 5 blazes at a time you manually kill them. But I have it set up so that it stops spawning and it kills the blazes. This is what I'll be showing how to do in the tutorial. So I'll show you that it works by Nazi, and then one immediately spawns and it will kill the blaze. I think it's 20 little ticks, like tick, tick, like that, to kill the blaze. Like that. He didn't drop anything, but oh well. So I'll show you what it's like. It's just this. It's like a funnel, and it just stops the spawning. So really, the only place that they have to spawn is in this 3-block gap. So I'm going to show you how to do it with the pistons. The light is kind of simple. All it is just like redstone and repeaters ran up to the red. Yeah, it's not that hard. You guys can probably figure that out by yourself. But I'm going to show you how to make it. So what you need to start off with, I have my blaze spawner here. I'm in the overworld, obviously. It is because, I don't know, I just like building in the overworld. It looks nicer. So I'm going to switch to peaceful, so no blazes spawn on me while I'm working. So what you're doing, you have to have the spawner 4 blocks up. So it's 1, 2, 3, and then the spawner will be on 4 blocks up. The reason that because you need to be able to walk under here. Then you need this, and you will also need torches. And then you need to light up as you go, because you will have to build that funnel shape over there. You actually need that one too, maximize spawning. And then you would keep building around in a funnel like that till you get by a 7x7 area, because what I forgot to mention is you need a 7x7 area to actually build this thing, because blaze will spawn 3 blocks, a maximum of 3 blocks away from their spawner. Okay, now you need to light these 2 platforms up. Okay, and then this one to maximize spawning, because if you don't have these lit up, the blazes will spawn out here and not in the actual trap. Okay, so now we have that done. Now we have this, so I'm going to mark the middle. You don't have to mark the middle, I'm just going to. Now what you need to do is you need to start building a ring around it like this. So it's just, this is the top funnel, and you need to put a block and then put it under and start making a ring around it again. And the reason for this is because you will actually have a wall that goes down, and that will actually get into the spawning. So we'll get to that in just a moment. Just let me finish this. Okay, and I will see you guys then. Alright guys, I got it finished, and that is the almost finished product. I will show you now. You have to put blocks right here, like that. So down the corner, and 2 up here so they can't spawn out here. And I guess you could do that if you want. They won't spawn out here anyway. It doesn't matter. And then you start making a ring around the inside after you finish building the wall. And you continue with that little corner thing. And then you have to put, actually, where this little 3x3 was made, the original 3x3, because the spawner is right here. You actually need to make this out here a 5x5, so that the blazes can't escape from their little spawning trap kind of dealio. So like if I'm up here and I'm a blaze, I can't get out. Forgot the corner trick. So just to recap, here's what it looks like on the outside. If yours does not look like this, I'm sorry my friend, you have done something wrong. And then you can add a floor. I'm not going to add a floor just for the purposes that this is a tutorial. And so let us actually go into normal, and I'll show you that the spawner actually works. Just give it a second. It can only hold a maximum of 5 blazes, which isn't too bad, I guess. It's not like one of those ones that you can just throw a splash potion of damage or whatever and they just die. Aha, so I hear one now. He's right here. So we can, that's just to show you it works. We can go back to peaceful now. And I will show you how to make the death floor, the killing chamber, whatever you want to call it. So what you do, you break out these blocks right here. So they're adjacent, like they're right across from this 4x4 thing that you made earlier. And then you had to actually come out here. You don't actually have to use sandstone, I should say. It's just a block of my choice because it contrasts nice and it looks pretty. But you need to put like a ring on the outside. Reason being that you need something to put your pistons on. And this is actually a fairly cheap way of doing it because all it requires is pistons. So what you can do, you need to put your pistons out here. And that is because you have to have a block right here to actually kill the blazes, because sometimes the blazes can actually survive through the piston. Like if the piston pushes and it's just the top right here, the blaze will survive through the piston. The block of my choice actually is going to be stone brick because it contrasts nice and well with the smooth sandstone. I forgot what it was called there for a second. So yeah, now you can see it's nice and dark. You can go ahead and fill this back in, and we'll get with the outside redstone right now. So the outside redstone's not too hard. It's just you had to have 2 blocks out right here, and that is because you need your repeater and then redstone, and then you can just 2, 2, 2, 2, 2 like that, and then 2. That, and then you can just build it out. You can build it in a curve pattern like I did over there. Let's just fly over and see. I think that looks nicer, but it doesn't really matter because this more than likely might be in a wall or of some sort, or in like an enclosed area. I know mine on my survival let's play was. So I'm actually gonna make it curved just because it looks nice. There's actually no real purpose to this. It's just to make it look nice. So what you need to do is you need to put your repeaters down. Accidentally placed a repeater all across the back of the pistons. And there you go. That is the repeaters. Almost done actually. You need to put a repeater here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Another one right there. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so that's good. So it doesn't matter where you place your repeaters as long as it's on the 14 block. Like you can only have a line of 15 redstone, I do believe it is, before the power runs out of the redstone, before it stops sending a signal. So I put the repeater as the 14th block, which is a preference of mine. You can put it at the 15th block and keep going. But you need to put the redstone all the way back on this edged sandstone right here. And then you need to have a switch. It doesn't matter which side. You can do it on this side or that side. I like this side a lot. So what you can do is hollow this out till right here. You can mark this with some color block. And to hide the redstone, if you really want to, you don't need to hide it on the sides because, again, this might be in a wall or something. Might be in an enclosed area. It doesn't matter. But you can come over to and down like that, and I would suggest a repeater right here because that is where it began. And it's just like, because that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I actually could have made it 10, 11, 12, 3. I could have made it without the red. Okay, so you don't need that repeater there. But what you do need is a lever, which I will grab now. I will probably have a list on the screen of what you need at all times. So you can see that pushes all of them. That will be your killing. This will be your chamber and the killing chamber at the same time. So that is how you make the normal one. Like I have the completely decked out one over there with the automatic like it turns off the spawning and everything. But I have no idea what the time on this is, so it doesn't really matter what the time is. It could be 20 minutes for all I care. But I'm going to show you, out of the goodness of my heart, how to do the blocks, the turn off the spawning. So what you need to do is you actually need glass for this part, because you need to replace these blocks here with glass. The reason being, well, redstone lamps can go through glass. And this is just a really simple version. So what you need, you can like clear all this stuff out except for the pistons. Especially the pistons, I should say. And you need redstone lamps, and just line them up right here where that first layer of grass was in the first place. And then you actually need your glass. And you put your glass where your actual landing pad, I guess you would call it, was just that little block of line of sandstone I had right here earlier. And as you can see, it's still just as dark. And what you can do now is you had to come under all of these, put repeaters. You had to do it again for this side. Ooh, did I miss one? Nope. Okay. Ooh, darn it. Okay, so now you put the repeaters in, and if you guys are new to redstone, the repeaters is just because if you put blocks together like that, it won't actually power, it'll just go in a line. So the repeaters help to separate it like that, and then you need to do that over here. One block too early, and then you just put the repeaters in again. There's a lot of repeating, wink wink. Pardon the pun. And you can put a redstone repeater. Actually, it'll have to go this way. And then you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I'll put another repeater there, just so I don't run out of space. And I put a repeater here again because redstone can only travel 15, and if I didn't, I would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. It would have made it. It wouldn't have powered these last two. So that's why I have it like that, and the repeater is the wrong way. So put your repeaters facing toward your, I guess you would say toward that side. If you came over here, it would be your left side of your building. So put your repeaters facing that way, going that way. And you can connect it by doing the same thing over here. I actually do believe, let me actually see where that went. Okay, yeah, so you put your redstone, one right here, one right here. Your marking block if you want it. And POW. And I guess you could cover that up if you wanted to, like just with like this decorative kind of thing. I'm not too keen on the decoration idea. I just like to get my redstone done neatly. So I guess you could do this and just have some decoration or something. Again, it doesn't really matter unless you want to make it look nice. You can use any material you want. You could use dirt for all I care because it is yours. Now, as soon as you place the lever, it all lights up, and the blazes are unable to spawn because these 3 blocks are lit up enough for them not to spawn. And the killing platform, so let's use this in action. We can go into normal, and we can wait for one to spawn, kill him. While I'm doing that, I guess I'll just, oh crap, I'll just do the floor while I'm waiting, and I will get back to you guys when a blaze is spawned. Immediately after I stopped recording, a blaze spawned behind me. So again, I'm just going to turn the light on. Now they cannot spawn. And I will let him die. Sounds a little mean, I know. And then boom. And he is dead. And that you can actually like hit it for 19. I'll actually show you guys now. There's a certain amount of time that you can let them do this. I'll just finish the floor really quick. I hope you guys don't mind. I'll try to do this as fast as possible. Okay. So, as you can see, the blaze, I will just tell you now, the blaze takes 20 damage points, so it has 20 health points, and every time he is suffocating in a piston, it takes 1 health point away. So what you need to do, you need to smother him for 20 ticks, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And you could hear it, it's like the metal clicking together, like click, click, click. That is the ticks, I guess, and you can just one hit him now, get the experience. Yeah, so that's how you build it. I hope you guys have enjoyed this tutorial. This one over here is the original one. I'll show you. It almost looks exactly the same as that, except the front is different. It looks like this. It is extremely, what's the word? Extremely cheap. I wouldn't call it cheap, because I wouldn't call any of you guys cheap. But it's extremely easy to make, I should say. It doesn't take a lot of resources. It's all around amazing. You can only have 5 blazes spawn at the same time, but it doesn't matter as long as you get blaze rods. That's all that matters, honestly. And yeah, this is my first tutorial. Be nice, please. If you want to subscribe to my gaming channel, it will start June the 18th, and I will be doing Call of Duty Black Ops, Minecraft, whatever other game. And I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I hope you guys helped you out a lot. I love to help people. And subscribe to me, my gaming channel. And oh no, you spawned outside. I guess that won't happen, like, because you're I forgot to tell you guys, like, you can have the one more line of torches just to maximize the spawning, because the torches count as an entity. Therefore, another entity can't spawn on another entity, if you get what I'm saying. So I highly recommend that you actually encase the sides of this thing. That way the blaze can't spawn. If they do spawn, they will get suffocated. They won't hurt you or anything. So again, I highly recommend to encase this, or have it encased. Or if you can, find a blaze spawner that is close to a nether wall or something. But again, I said this for the 3rd time. I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial. There is more to come. Just leave a comment on what you want to see a tutorial on. And I will see you guys later. Peace out.